0-0, no shots on target from Man United, and it's another game where there's going to be a massive, massive amount of frustration coming out among United fans, and you can't really blame them. After the game against Arsenal, going into it, there's been a bit of a toxic feeling among the United fan base this week. Everyone started arguing amongst themselves because United are doing so poorly in the last couple of weeks, people pointing fingers, and then that sort of performance comes out, and it doesn't make things any easier for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who is in the spotlight this week, especially after the Van Persie comments and then Solskjaer finally biting back. But United had no bite there against Wolves. We were limp, poor, toothless, no tactics, no shape, no shots on target. Really, really struggling to get many, if any, positives. I think Brandon Williams maybe played okay. Sergio Romero made a couple of saves, but I'm not exactly going to try and take a positive spin on the fact that we've now drawn away to Wolves and got a replay in the FA Cup third round. It's a muted time for United at the moment, with Matic back in the team there, Pereira, that front four. As much as I love Greenwood, as much as I like James, Mata being there, it was just a front four which was never really, I don't think, going to threaten Wolves, and I don't think Chong is ready for first team football. I think he needs a loan spell. I think we've seen enough of Chong to know that he needs a loan to get up to that next level. But with McTominay out injured, with Pogba out injured, an already depleted midfield squad is bare thin at the moment. And I suppose in a sense it's a good time for it to be January, because then United can go and hopefully make some much needed midfield signings. But let's be honest, when do United actually ever need, when do United do whatever we need to do? As you can see, I'm out and about, so I'm sorry I'm not back where I normally am doing these match reactions, but unfortunately there's very little positive spin that I can take on that game. Let me know in the comments below if you can get a positive spin on that, but I don't think you can. Not from a 0-0 against Wolves where you had 0 shots on target. United at the moment, I don't think it's going to change at any point this season. I think we're going to have games like Spurs and like City where we play fantastic, and then we're going to have games like Wolves just a week later where we play horrendous. We've had Watford losing to the bottom of the Premier League team 2-0 only a week after beating Pep Guardiola's City and Jose Mourinho's Spurs. United, I worry about what's going to happen between now and the end of the season, because I can't really see it improving that much. I don't think we're going to be getting the signings that we need to get in January, if I'm perfectly honest. That's the realist in me. The hopeful one in me, the optimist, is going to say, look, we're going to get that attacking midfield signing we need that could transform our attack. We're going to get some reinforcements in central midfield as well, and that'll improve things. But it's a tough time for United at the moment. With the squad that we've got, we know it's not quality enough. And with the manager that we've got in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we know he's not a top-level manager. And I've stood by the fact that I've always said that he is not going to be the man that comes and brings us our 21st title. It's not going to happen. But and I still stand firm by the fact that he's going to help this club and lead this club in a better position than when he found it and took over the club from Jose Mourinho. But with another performance like that, it only adds to the fact that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is out of his depth, and that's going to give more credence to that argument. The noise on Twitter after this game is going to be horrible. As I said, not many positives to take, if any. Let me know what you think about that game in the comments below. But right now, as United creep to another 0-0 draw just after getting pumped by Arsenal away, it's not a good start to 2020 for United. Not in any way, shape or form.